Good morning, everyone. I am Vishnu Jagtap, and in front of all of you, I am presenting the Hindu newspaper headline. So, first of all, remote EVM ready to help migrants vote outside states (EC). Next, Haryana government hikes monthly income limit for free treatment at private hospitals. Next, government did not keep promise on farm income. Congress. Next, UP moves SC against urban local polls order. Next, RT-PCR negative report must for air travelers from 5 Asian countries. Next, playing God. Next, Shinde faction may stake claim to RSS office too, says Uddhav after BMC face off. Next, India's CAD widens in quarter to 9 years high of 4.4%. Next, pharma firm faces inquiry over killer cough syrup. Then we comes to page number 2 in that spotlight section. Under that, residents say they save in lack on power bills with rooftop solar panels. Next, array of hope. Cities rooftop solar stories sees slow progress. Next on page number 3 in state section in that Ajmal urges president to stop Assam eviction drives during winter. Next, Sharad could have made you CM in 2004 but they did not. Fernandez tells Ajit. Next, Bengal Minister Subhadra Shah dies of cardiac arrest. Next, Nitish slams BJP for criticizing government's move to buy new plane. Next, man killed by suspected man-eater leopard in Garwa. Next, condition for PM's mother improving, says family. Next, TMC BJP sludge fest over cancellation of Ajit Singh's concerts in Bengal. Next, husband arrested in Jharkhand sector highway murder. Then on page number 4 in state section under that search intensified to trace drivers who escaped before encounter in Jammu. Next, Haryana government should issue white paper on debt situation. Huda. Next, minister in scub over sexual abuse allegation. Next, Tamil Nadu minister condemns inhuman act of mixing feces in water tank. Next, Udayanidhi will prove critic wrong, has minister assert Stalin. Next, Hitler's right to CM over death of Russians. Then on page number 5 it states section on that emergency landing runway facility tested successfully. Next, weather watch. Next, police registered FIR in Andhra Pradesh stampede case. Next, NIA mounts surprise raids on PFI affiliates leaders. Next, Telangana man drones has unlicensed houseboat sinks at jetty in Alpha Fuza. Next, President calls for holistic learning to enhance creativity. Next, new forum to take forward fight for Muslim women's inheritance rights. Next, Kalasa Bandhuri drinking water project gets center snood. On page number 6, editorial section in that credit challenges, friendly neighbors. Next, challenging features of Muslim representation in India. Next, leveraging voice technology to combat cyber frauds. Next, on page number 7, it's an opinion section in that should India revive its position on the Taliban. Next, a year of many twists and a valuable reminder. Next, PM lays foundation for first tube railway. Next, Nauru mandate. Next, deep inside forest pocket of modernity in a world of tradition. Then on page number 8 in news section under that need patriotic citizens in border villages for national security. Shah. Next, ex-ICICI chief husband and Videocon CEO remanded. Next, Indian officials meet 8 ex-Navy men held in Qatar. Next, Akhilesh Sheikh's assembly session to discuss OBC quota in urban bodies. Next, UP moves SC against order to hold urban local polls without OBC reservation. Next, need strategies on national security and defense before creating threater commands. Next, Dalai Lama visits Chinese women held in Bodh Gaya. Next, probe on pharma firm over killer cough syrup. Then we comes to page number 9 in news section. Under that, Modi government did not keep its promise to double farm income by 2022 Congress. Next, Congress BJP spar over death of 18 children in Uzbekistan. Next, excited to work with new government in Nepal, India. Next, in UP Congress Yatra bringing opposition fault lines to force. Next, trust in poll system is paramount, says Congress. Next, CBFCs want changes in Pathan direct maker to submit revised version. Next, norms were followed during Yatra, says CRPF. Next, journalist MS Prabhakar passes away. Then we comes to page number 10. It's a news section. In that, ICHR now publishes only paper for of those playing second fiddle. Next, despite scuffle abroad, flight takes off. BCSS files plaint against accused passengers. Next, study show Tamil Nadu is worst performing in RTI responsiveness. Next, IAF test fires extended fire range BrahMos cruise missile. Next, CBI searches fake listing of foreign medical graduates. Next, two cases filed against Cox and Kings for bank fraud. Then on page number 11 in world section, under that, at least 19 killed, scores injured in casino fire on Cambodian border. Next, G7 tells Taliban to urgently reverse ban on women aid staff. Next, Syria Kurds launch offensive against Islamic State militants. Next, Kosovo reopens Serbia border crossing. Roadblocks yet to go. Next, Russian missile barrage batters Ukrainian cities. Next, Ukrainian missile lands in Belarus. Next, Netanyahu sworn in as head of Israel's new far-right government. Next, US approves $180 million weapons sale to Taiwan. Next, lack of info on China's COVID surge stirs global concern. Next, Seoul stages drills stimulating downing of North Korean drones. Next, number of TTP militants near 10,000. Then we comes to page number 12. It's an business section. On that, first consignment under Indo-Australia Pact flagged off. Next, Capital and India Trust to buy IT park in Pune for rupees 1,350 crore. Next, JK Tyre sets 2050 target to become carbon neutral. Next, will the year 2023 bring succor for small saving? Next, current account deficit widens in quarter 2 to 9-year high of 4.4% on trade gap. Next, Indian economy present a picture of resilient amid global shocks. Thus, next, taxmen must recover only dues finalized by NCLT CBIC. Next, market watch. Next, Nifty 50. Next, exchange rates. Next, banks fundraising spree to continue to help enhance capital. Next, survival tech files paper with SEBI for rupees 1000 crore IPO. Next, India 5G smartphones shipments to cross 4G by end of 2023. Next, will the year 2023 bring succor for small saving? Then next is sports section. Under that, Alimon Saeed Alavi and Hemant Mudhappa registered dominating victories. Next, Star Glory primed to deliver in future. Then we comes to page number 13. It's an sports section. In that, Haaland Soccer twice has Manchester City cruises past leads. Next, Rashid Khan appointed Afghanistan T20 captain. Next, will never get over World Cup heartbreak, says Mbappe. Next, Surya Kumar Smriti among T20 Cricket of the Year nominees. Next, Australia pulls off innings win in second test to claim series. Next, Pakistan fights to avoid defeat after Williamson double turn. Next, Green set to undergo surgery. Stark may miss opening test against India. Next, Dhanush lifts gold with a record-breaking effort. Next, Ronak shares seventh spot in Blitz. Harika keeps medal hopes. Next, Sakshi and Ashana keep winning. Next, Sivario nets Beres has HFSC thrashes Northeast. Next, Raman stops Venkatesh opens half point lead. Next, on page number 14, it's an sports section. Under that, Mulani stands between Surashtra and outright win. Next, Ranji scores. Next, live telecast. Next, Liverpool confirms signing Geppo from GSV Eindhoven. Next, Chelsea's Reece James to miss up to a mouth due to injury. Next, school team all out of 4-0 in Nagercoil tournament. Next, India-Pakistan test at MCG mooted after huge success of World Cup / Next, Farates and Keys give United States strong start against the Czech Republic. Next, Jovic cannot forget Australian deportation but wants to move on. Next, Australian Open prize money hits record high. Then we comes to page number 16, tax and content section. In that, CAD has a share of GDP widen in the second quarter of 2022-23. Next, road accident death in India due to not wearing seat belts. Next, rise in India's mineral output in October this year, Mines Ministry. Next, civilians forced to flee homes in Sudan due to armed raids, say UN. Next, women, children among 1200 Afghans detained in Pakistan. Next, the Karnataka-Maharashtra border row. Next, what is the Videocon Chanda Kochar case all about? Then we comes to page number 16. It's an index in it's an tax and content section. In that, 2022, a year of trial and error for superhero themed cinemas. Next, know your English. Next, the daily quiz time. In that quiz on the different food cuisines across India. That much for today. Thanks for watching. Make a good day.